Abu-Jamal will come before the court today. He has spent 40 years in prison for the murder of a Philadelphia police officer. This morning, his lawyers will be asking for a new trial all these years later. Action News reporter Catherine Scott is live outside the Criminal Justice Center with what we can expect at today's hearing. Good morning, Catherine.
Good morning, Aliana. It is expected to be packed today inside the Criminal Justice Center. Daniel Faulkner's widow, Maureen Faulkner, police officers will be here, in addition to buses of supporters from Mumia Abu-Jamal. Abu-Jamal was convicted for the fatal shooting of Philadelphia police officer Daniel Faulkner in 1981. Abu-Jamal's supporters maintain he was framed and say there's enough evidence to release him. Numerous appeals have failed. This morning, there will be a hearing to determine if Abu-Jamal should get a new trial. His defense team says they have new evidence from boxes that the DA's office turned over in 2019. They state that the DA's office withheld evidence that would have cast doubt on the credibility of two key witnesses, and that the trial prosecutor relied on race to decide which jurors to strike. Abu-Jamal is now 68 and has been in prison for 4 decades. His supporters are calling for his immediate release. Last night, addressing crime in the race for Senate, Mehmet Oz began the debate with John Fetterman by saying Faulkner's widow, Maureen Faulkner, accompanied him to the studio.
You know that her husband was a police officer in Philadelphia, was brutally murdered. John Fetterman, during this crime wave, has been trying to get as many murderers convicted and sentenced to life in prison out of jail as possible, including people who are similar to the man who murdered her husband.
Maureen Faulkner and the police union and Abu-Jamal supporters have both called to remove DA Larry Krasner from the case for different reasons. The Commonwealth filed a motion in August. Their position is that the defendant did not substantially comply with witness certification requirements, so is not entitled to an evidentiary hearing. We are live at Criminal Justice Center. Catherine Scott.